I just want to thank you guys for coming to listen to my speech. But before I do begin, I'm handing out a few flyers that I will touch on later in my speech. Just pass them out right there. Pass them on. Thank you. All right. As y'all pass those out, I'm going to go ahead and begin with a few fun facts about marijuana. The 2016 National Survey on Drug Use claimed 22.2% of Americans have used marijuana within the past year. After the calculations, 70,753,697.3 million people have used marijuana in the past year. They also did a poll on how many people have used marijuana in their entire life. It came back with 44% of people have experimented with marijuana in their lifetime. Marijuana can be prescribed for Crohn's disease, epilepsy, anxiety, PTSD, depression, and many other medical cases. Now, how many of you guys have been in contact with marijuana or marijuana-related products before? None of you guys? Okay, that's completely fine. The stats don't agree to what y'all are saying because drugabuse.org did a poll. 45% of seniors have used or seen marijuana in their lifetime. Do you guys think marijuana should be legalized?
No.
Yes.
No? Yes? Yes?
No.
We have differing viewpoints, but I'm going to have to go with yes. I do believe marijuana should be legalized worldwide for recreational and medical use, and here's why. Annually, according to CBS News, $80 million in tax dollars is spent on correctional facilities around the world. $17.5 billion of those dollars are used or are spent on marijuana-related cases. Just for possessing a little bit of medical, natural marijuana, they're spending $17.5 billion. Those $17.5 billion can be used on various other things that would help the world a lot more. One being educational systems or global world hunger. If legalized, the U.S. could tax marijuana and make approximately $31 billion just off the first year. Who knows how many states have currently legalized marijuana? Nobody? Thank you. All right. Currently, there are 23 out of 50 states that have legalized marijuana, Colorado being the first and most popular. Colorado alone made $1 billion off marijuana after the first 2 months of it being legalized. $1 billion in 2 months. That is a lot of money in a short amount of time. Marijuana almost surpassed the annual draft beer tax income. Alcohol is legalized. Everyone drinks alcohol in Colorado. Marijuana was legalized and it almost surpassed the amount of money and draft beer brought in. This shows just how popular marijuana would be if legalized globally. Although marijuana is popular and would bring in money, there are also a few negatives. The first negative, marijuana could be seen as a gateway drug. Anyone know what a gateway drug is?
No.
Here I'm going to tell you.
Okay.
A gateway drug is something that you might use that will lead on to harsher or more non-medically inclined drugs. RehabInternational.org say people who use marijuana are 2.5 times more likely to abuse other drugs or medications. Also, marijuana can cause lung problems just like tobacco. However, if you look at this sheet I handed at the beginning of the speech, if you look right here, tobacco is 400,000. It causes 400,000 annual deaths. Okay, and if you look at the bottom, this cannabis, also known as marijuana, 0. So it might need to be legalized, even though it's as bad as tobacco. 400,000 deaths, that's a substantial number when marijuana has caused 0. Marijuana could also cause coughing, wheezing, and acute bronchitis. Unlike tobacco, however, like I said, the annual death rate is 0%. There are some reasons that marijuana isn't socially accepted. However, once legalized, the people will see how it helps more than it hurts. I saw a story, a soldier, he had just got discharged and he was back home, couldn't sleep, restless, would see nightmares all the time. He was prescribed marijuana, and the marijuana actually helped him sleep at night and helped him be relieved from the harsh things he saw while he was at war. Just these few things are a few reasons why I believe marijuana should be legalized. And I just want to thank you guys for listening to my speech. But before I go, I want to leave you with this. We'd be better with the legalization of marijuana. Thank you.